6 months ago, Nullze made trading nothing to Aspect the Dragons, where he trades a dirt block all the way to Aspect the Dragons. Now, if you haven't watched it, basically, he trades a bunch of little things to get the big thing. Now, it took him 3 episodes to do it, and it also took him like 3 weeks to do it. And the auction house is way different right now. There's, the prices have changed a little bit, and it's very different from 6 months ago. I went to my guild and asked them if doing dirt to Aspect the Dragons in 24 hours would be possible. Now, to my surprise, one of them actually said that it would take you around 6 hours to do so. So immediately I started planning a date to do it. A week later I did it, and let me explain a few things first. So what I mean by 6 hours is that during like the middle of the day, that's like peak auction time. So what I did to get all those peak auction times is that I gave myself 3 breaks, if that makes sense, where basically I could just stop for the day and continue on, but I would only have 3 of them, but I would still only have 6 hours. I just did it like this just because, I don't want it to take too long, and it's really hard doing it, especially if you don't, have like the Bazaar and stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to tell you how to unlock the Bazaar the quickest, because the Bazaar does help in the very beginning. It helps a lot. And basically what you do is go to the wheat fields in the hub and just break all the wheat and sell all the wheat to merchants. Just save all the money because you'll need it. First you have to get, I think, 160 coins to get a pickaxe from the mining merchant. Then mine a little bit and grab telekinesis on it. That's because you need all the drops of wheat for this next part. After you apply telekinesis, finish off the rest of the farming. It should only take around like 5 more minutes. Then before you start mining, bid on a jungle axe because you're going to need that for foraging. And mine at like this little spot right here that I should be showing. Usually there's a lot of ores there, and you could do it in like 10 minutes. Then depending on how much wheat you actually got, you could get a jungle axe. I bought efficiency 5 separately because I want to get this done quick, and the foraging shouldn't take very long. I think it only takes like 5 minutes. And there, you unlock the Bazaar. Now onto the video. The first thing I did is I sold my dirt to someone random for like 1,000 coins. The reason I did it is because Nullze did it, and this is the only time I'm gonna be accepting coins from a player, because I don't want people saying, oh, it's fake because that person's actually your friend. But yeah, this is the only time I'm going to do it. And this is why I do the Bazaar. Just buy ice, sell it, buy mushrooms, sell it. Just anything where you make a profit, buy it and sell it to the Bazaar, because if you do it correctly, you should make around like 20, maybe 50k coins at the very beginning. Then just bid on stuff that makes a profit. At first I was trying to bid on ender leggings and just ender stuff because you could buy it for cheap and sell it for a lot more money. But that didn't really work out for me because everyone just outbid me. Now I'm going to stop explaining like it's a tutorial. I'll explain some strategies as I go, but I'm just going to say, what I bid on and how I did it. Now, for the first 30 minutes, I couldn't do anything. I barely had any money. I couldn't find a single thing. And worst of all, my dad was calling me. I think the call lasted for 30 minutes, and I immediately knew that I wouldn't have enough time to do it, so already I wasted one of my 3 breaks. I only have 2 breaks left, and I have 5 hours and 30 minutes to do it. A couple days later, I was scrolling through armor, and I found zombie leggings being sold. Now I was like really excited because sometimes they sell for like 300k. I got them and then no one wanted to buy them, and then I actually ended up selling it to NPC for like 200,000 coins. So that's how I first was able to make money. Actually sold a bunch of Ember gear and optical lenses as well, because at the time you could get optical lens for like 500 coins, no bids, and you could sell them for like 40,000. It doesn't make any sense, but you know, money is money. How I was making money is I was going in the auction house, getting relatively semi-expensive stuff for cheap, like fairy trousers, obsidian chest plates, little things like that, because at the time it really helps. Now what I did is what I like to call blind bidding. Basically, if there was something like under 10k, most likely I would get it. You know, there was like this epic machine gun bow, just a bunch of random things. I bought another optical lens and I sold it for 50,000. It was weird because like optical lenses are like super expensive for some weird reason, but on the final day they're like super cheap. I have no idea what went on. I had around 500,000 1 hour and 30 minutes in. After reaching this milestone, I bid on something a little bit more expensive, a ghoul pet, and it actually ended up selling for like 350k. So a couple minutes later I had $75,000 from like 1 hour and 45 minutes. I also celebrated by saying, "Aw yeah, you gotta get Swifty." Yeah, let me show you the clip. You gotta get Swifty. Oh, and also sorry if the audio is bad when you actually see me bidding. That's because at the time I had my air conditioning on, and it messes up with the mic audio a lot. And a couple minutes after I got all the money, I immediately placed a bid on perfect tier 1 boots. I also put a bid on an explosive bow, and I got neither of the items. Also, from this point forward, I will basically be telling you all the bigger bids and losses. So if I end up like, you know, getting Ember stuff, I'm not really going to talk about it that much or at all. There were also some Bonzo masks. I don't know how you say it, but there was a couple Bonzo masks. I didn't get any, but something did catch my eye. A Krampus helmet for like 200 coins now. I checked the bin price and it was exactly 1 million, meaning that if I were to get it, even at 500,000, it would still be lots of profit. Or at least that's what I thought. You might be thinking, why is this Krampus mask so bad? Like, it looks like you got a pretty good deal. But that's the thing, I got a good deal. Literally, no one wanted to buy it. Like, I would put it up for like 900k, no one would buy it. I would put it up for 500k, no one would buy it. I would put it at the price that I bought it at, no one would buy it. I would put it at 150k, and no one would buy it. You know what? I'm pretty sure, yep, I still have it. That's how, I just cannot sell this thing no matter what, and it makes no sense. So basically, I had barely any money. Luckily, I found a dragon claw or scale, and someone was selling it for like 200k, and it went for like 500k, right? And when I got it, the prices had dropped down for below what I bid on, so that also wasn't profit either. Plus, no one wanted to buy it. Could this be the end? No. Even though I've only spent like 2 hours, it couldn't stop here. I spent way too much time on this. It makes no sense. But I think I'll have to redo this run. But you're watching the video, which means I didn't have to redo this run. Alright, so basically, to summarize my plan in one word, monkey. You could buy rare monkey pets for like 100k or less, and they'll sell for $500,000 on the bin. OBS was lagging, so I don't really have footage of me bidding on a monkey pet. Maybe I'll play footage of me after. But anyway, I managed to bid on 2 monkey pets. I think I only had like 50k left, right? And I put them both on bin, right? As well as the Krampus and the Dragon Claw on bin. And that marks the end of the second day. This means I'll only have 3 hours the next day to make enough money for Aspect the Dragons. I checked it the next day. I think I had like over 1 million in bids. It was great, but even 1 million isn't even halfway there, and we're already halfway. Plus, no more breaks. I would have to think of something quick. Then, after this, I found out a way to make more than 2 million. Someone was selling an enchanted hopper for under 100k. Meaning and they go for like 1 million. Meaning that if I get this, I'll have more than 2 million coins. That dream was short-lived, mostly because this non named BVK Crack kept on overbidding. It seemed like that he didn't want to flip it, he just wanted an enchanted hopper, which, you do you. I bid on a few other monkeys, but I couldn't get any, mostly because I wouldn't really make any profit. I did flip a spider, so that was nice. I also got these squid boots. Yeah, they're just squid boots. I actually ended up wearing them. I think I still have them in the chest. I started selling and bidding on stuff that looked rare that other players might overpay on, but it didn't really work out. Then I saw something which would give me a lot of money. It was a legendary level 68 Ocelot pet. On bin, to have an Ocelot pet be around that level, it would be like $1.7 million, and to buy it, it would be only like 1.2 million. So I would make $500,000. And plus, it was really close to the funny numbers, so people would obviously overpay. At the time, I had 1.7 million just by bidding some small stuff, and after I bid on the Ocelot pet, I only had $500,000 left, and no one bought the Ocelot pet. I waited 20 minutes, and still no one bid. I promoted it, I did whatever I could, but it seemed like no one wanted it. I had to make a decision fast, because there's no way in like 2 hours I could make enough money for Aspect of the Dragons. I had to think of something quick. What I did is I put it on the normal auction house. See, the reason that I'm able to do it in 6 hours is because of bin. Now, with the normal auction house, you get to wait a long time, right? And, you know, time in this is very scarce, so I put it on the normal auction house. I tried to advertise a bunch, saying, oh, 10 coin legendary Ocelot pet in my auction house. Lowest spin is 1.7 million, easy flip. And after only one of those messages, someone bid on it. A bunch of people started bidding, and after 5 minutes, that one Ocelot pet got 700,000 in bids. But you know, there's still 40 minutes left. It would be hard to convince people. First of all, that doesn't even pay for the Ocelot pet. I'm still losing money. Plus, I had to wait like 40 minutes for this. It really did seem like this challenge was over. And it did. I tried bidding on smaller things, and after around 20 minutes, I only had like 500k. Now you might be saying, oh wait, didn't you have like 500k like 40 minutes ago? Yes, and that's because in that 30-minute time frame, I just couldn't bid on anything. And then what I started to do is I started to promote the Ocelot pet again, and something amazing happened. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, 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 yes. 2 million. Oh my god. Yes, yes, yes. I did. I don't know what happened. I didn't pay anyone for this. It just happened on its own. Yeah, I was just writing another advertisement and that happened. Still 30 minutes left, and conveniently, after that 30 minutes has gone by, I would only have 5 more minutes left to grab Aspect of the Dragons, and for it to be under 6 hours. Alright, so my footage, for some weird reason OBS doesn't like when you record in a window. But just saying, what ends up happening is that I had around 600k, some other stuff ended up selling, so I had like 700k, plus I got like the 230k, plus I got a little bit extra from the Bat Person set. I'll try to put proof from like online, or like sites that track your auction stats, but I have my story, obviously. Just I know it sounds weird, but just like trust me on this, alright? Onto the video. Oh, basically I went and I just ate. I think I got some Bat Person stuff and I sold it again, just because I wanted to get an enchanted one, you know, just to flex a little bit. And then after 6 long, painful hours and 3 days, I have got the Aspect of the Dragons.